what's going on YouTube? It's Steve with Rake and Profit. Sorry I haven't released a video in a few days. Things have been busy with school, have a lot of tests coming up, so I've been spending a lot of time in the books at the library and focused on getting good grades. But in today's video, I want to talk about the importance of picking and choosing the right types of clothing in a specific brand. For instance, we all know that Ralph Lauren's a good brand. Everybody knows about it, and stuff in the Ralph Lauren brand sells. It really does. Regardless of what you have for Ralph Lauren, it's typically going to sell. But what I want to talk about is picking and choosing the types of clothes that are going to sell quickly. Because when it comes to buying clothes, yeah, you could sell a piece of clothing if it's a good brand. But the question is how much you're going to get for it, how much profit you're going to make, and how long it's going to take for you to be able to sell it. Because, you don't want to turn your bedroom or your warehouse or wherever you keep all your inventory into a JCPenney's outlet. I've said that before. So really, when it comes to buying and selling clothes, you want to choose the right brand, but you also want to choose the higher end stuff in that brand. I was listening to Mike with Global Voodoo the other day on his show, and he was talking about the importance of buying and selling higher end stuff in the brand or the category that you're purchasing stuff in. Because believe it or not, a lot of Ralph Lauren polo shirts, they are just saturated on the market. You've got to sell really cheap, or you've got to have a really elegant, different type of color if you want to sell it quickly. So what I want to give you guys for a lesson or for a tip is, go on eBay and search higher end clothing for specific brands. Don't just buy the mainstream stuff like the Ralph Lauren polos. Stick to the leather jackets. Stick to the Ralph Lauren shirts with the big pony, or with a unique material, maybe wool sweaters or stuff like that. When you're getting into brands, once you start to realize what brands sell, start to really subdivide it into higher end stuff and lower end stuff. The lower end stuff will sell, but it usually takes longer. The higher end stuff is harder to find, which means there's less of a supply, more of a demand, which means you're going to sell quicker and for a better price, which in the end is going to give you more of a profit. So I know this video is a little vague. I'm not really going into depth, but what I want to teach you guys, or what I want to portray to you folks, is once you start selling clothes, start to figure out what sells quickly. Start to figure out what people are really looking for, what's in demand. Start to get an understanding of what's out there in the market, what's saturated, because you want to find a little niche when it comes to clothing. You want to start selling things that not a lot of people are selling, or maybe things that are harder to find and sell for a good profit. Alright, well, I hope this video helped, and make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it. Take care, folks.